Okay, let's get started with talking about how to get set up for your virtual video tour of your Google SketchUp space. And so first thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you have Google SketchUp open and ready to go. Second thing that you're going to want to make sure that you have ready and that you're going to want to check is your microphone. So if you come down to the taskbar and go to your microphone or your sound and click on that, first thing you want to do is pump that all the way up so that your sound is a little bit better and it picks you up a little bit better. I don't know if that just made me louder to you or not. The other thing that you're going to want to do is right click on your sound icon down there and go to sounds. That's going to bring up a new pop-up window, and in that sound pop-up window you have a recording tab. Let's go to that recording tab. You're going to see right now that I'm using a plug-in microphone called a Blue Snowball, and you'll see as I'm talking to you that the green bars are registering right there for when I'm talking and when I'm making sound. You may or may not be using a plug-in mic. If you are not using a plug-in mic, you're probably going to be using the internal microphone on your computer. You could either use your voice to check and see where your green bars are showing up, or you can tap on your keyboard and see what kind of sound feedback you get there. But if you are not using a plug-in microphone and you're just using the microphone built into your computer, you'll want to make sure that it is the default. You'll notice up here that it says my plug-in mic is my default. Down here on your internal mic, if that's the one you're using, you're going to want to make sure it says default. If it does not, you can right click on it and you can do set as default device. Okay. Once you have your microphone set and selected, then you can hit OK. If you made any changes, you're going to want to hit apply and then OK. All right. You're going to need to be in Google Chrome, and you're going to need to go to Schoology. In Schoology, you're going to go out to My Class, and on the left-hand side, running down the left-hand side at the very bottom, I have a link called WeVideo. You're going to click on that WeVideo link, and for me that pops out to a new window. It should for you, but if it does not, make sure you use that little pop-out button in Schoology to get it to go out to a new window. I'm going to go ahead and maximize that so it's taking up my whole screen. When I get in there, I'm going to choose blank edit, and it's going to give you two options for recording, either horizontal or square. Since we're going to be viewing this on a computer screen, we want to choose the horizontal because it's the same shape as your computer screen. So choose horizontal and choose start editing. As you choose start editing, it's going to take you to a new window. Up here at the top, it's going to say My Video. Right underneath of that, you're going to have a folder with a star on it called Media. Go ahead and select your media folder. In that media folder, you are going to have a record option, and so you can go ahead and click on that record option. This is where it's important to make sure that you are in Chrome, or that you started this process in Chrome, because if you are in Edge, you're probably not going to see this record screen option, or you're not going to have the option to use that. So go ahead and choose that record screen and hit continue. It's going to give you two options, record the entire screen or record a window. Go ahead and just use record the entire screen. Make sure your audio is on and hit continue. Don't worry about this choose microphone piece. Your mic should work without having to mess with that. Once you hit continue, it's going to pop up another video asking you to share your screen. And basically for them with sharing screen, that's just key for let's start recording. So when you hit share, it's going to give you a quick countdown and then it's going to start recording. So let's go ahead and do this here together. So I'm going to hit share. It's going to give me a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And as it's doing that, I'm going to still be in WeVideo, so I just need to switch over to my SketchUp. So now I'm in Google SketchUp. So the next thing that I need to do, or I want to tell you about, is getting around in SketchUp as you're doing your tour. You can continue to use your orbit tool or your pan tool if you would like, just like you were when you were in the creating mode, when you were making your house. Or you can come down here, second icon from the bottom. You're going to find a walking option, and you're going to find a look around option. The walking option, if you choose it, it's going to give you a couple of little feet, and as you left click on your mouse and move your mouse around on your screen, you should see that it's kind of taking you and walking you through your space, and you can actually zoom in and be able to walk in and through your door. You may still have to do a little bit of orbiting to get the view correct. So that's the walking option. You could also use the look around option if you wish, and that is more of a panning type tool. And so you would still have to potentially use your orbit and your scroll wheel to get yourself where you wanted to be. And so you can choose what options you would like to use as you are doing the video tour of your home. Don't worry about it if you get stuck in walls. So that is not a big deal. Make sure that you are showing me absolutely everything that you have created. Make sure that you are talking to me about all of the things that you have created so that I know what you've done, and if there's anything special you need to tell me about it, like maybe why the colors are the way they are, why your layout is the way it is, how you chose to make something or why you chose to make something. Go ahead and talk to me about that as you are giving me your tour so that I know everything there is to know about what you've put in there. Take your time in each room, show me each item, make sure you show me the detail on each item. For example, I don't know whether this was a remote for his TV or a smartphone, but if he had detail on it, I would want him to zoom in and show me the detail on that so that I can see if there's something there that would count toward his grade. So keep in mind all the things that I'm looking for as you are doing this tour. That way you're showing me everything possible that I need to look at to grade you on. I want to be able to give you the best grade possible, so you need to be able to do a tour of your space and give me the best possible view of all of your space and everything that you've created. So let's say that we are done with the tour and you've went through all your rooms, you've showed me the inside, you've showed me the outside, you've talked about all of your items. We're going to come down here and we're going to hit stop sharing. And what that's going to do is it's going to bring up a new screen, and you are going to hit save, and it's going to save it to your media file in your WeVideo folder. So right now I'm going to hit save, and we're going to stop this video, and I will have another video for you to look at on how to do your editing before you upload it to me.